What is going on, guys? This is TheLostYeti here. Today, we're checking out Something Bad is on the Moon by Matthew Ager. As always, this is a game that I found on itch.io, and what actually grabbed my attention in this game is it's a space sci-fi horror, which is a lovely, lovely combo. Being a big fan of the Aliens franchise, at least the older parts of the series, I haven't really kept up with the more recent releases. You knew it had to grab my attention. And the subtext of the game was that Apollo 17 was the last quote-unquote publicly disclosed mission to the moon, and several missions have occurred since. Naturally, there was no other context there, but this is the story of what they saw on that mission, and that was what drew me in. So I'm interested. I hope you are. Without further ado, let's hop right into the episode. And as always, guys, if you want to play this for yourself, I will leave a link to it in the description box down below, but let's let them actually say what they got to say. Let the words fall out, honestly. December 19th, 1972, marked... Oh, God, I can't read that fast. Since there, 8 classified lunar missions were authorized in absolute secrecy. I found the video recording of which investigated those classified missions. Here we are. Something is on the moon. And somehow, when I saw this footage last week, I think it noticed me. Recorded on December 20th, 1972, final public lunar mission, Lieutenant Marcus Rentz, helmet cam footage.
This is Houston.
Hey,
You're
Houston.
go for EVA. Please
EVA?
confirm status of your suit systems and PLSS before proceeding to the equipment site. Over. Roger that, Houston. This is Tranquility.
Okay, WASD.
Suit
Love
systems
that.
are green across the board. PLSS is operating within nominal parameters. Preparing to egress the LM. Over.
I believe we've already egressed the LM. We are outside the building.
Copy Tranquility.
Or the
Take your
thing.
first steps carefully.
Ooh, that's
The
very
radar
bright.
receiver at Radar Site November has recently failed. Its last telemetry sweep before your EVA noted a transient signal 1,500 miles southwest of your position.
Do I have a compass?
Likely a sensor echo. Proceed with manual receiver reset. Over. Understood, Houston. It's eerie out here. Reminds me of my last walk on the lunar surface. The solitude. The silence. You know.
Oh, that's where we're going. I was like, I'm a little bit lost here, but that's fine.
Solitude makes me see them in the hills. Moving towards the waypoint now.
On my way.
Over.
Me, looking for a compass in the distant future. We just
It's
have...
funny, Apollo 11 was the only mission where no one
point.
said they saw faces in
We
the
have
rock.
a highlighted GPS system. This is like when you have the Find My iPhone, but on the next NASA level scale, I suppose.
Ever since then, someone
Although
on
this is
every
the
lunar
70s,
mission
so I
has
take that back.
mentioned it.
Find My iPhone was not a thing yet.
Copy, Houston. I'll make sure to inform you if any little green men pop out of the ground and eat me.
Yeah,
Until
I will
then,
definitely
though,
let you know if
I'm
they're
en route to
related.
the radio
Green Man.
installation. Over and out.
That's a nice touch. I mean, in the meantime, I'm trying to jump on the moon. I am not actually lofting away into the orbit, so... Also, I never was good with constellations, but I'd be very curious if they like actually put in the Big Dipper, Little Dipper. Sorry, I am totally not sidetracked from what I was supposed to be doing this entire time. We are moving towards the waypoint. I've lost my spacecraft. If I don't have one for the way back, there is no way. Yeah, turn left at the speck of dust. As the man breathes heavily as if he has not worked out a day in his life. Some things like this make me think that I can also be an astronaut, considering my lack of workout, my lack of athleticism, my lack of general sense of direction. Oh no, there's my spacecraft. It's like yellow-ish. Am I leaving... I am not leaving footprints on the moon. It's actually on a California Hollywood set, in case you were curious. I also can't walk this not-so-steep cliff. I feel that sledding would be very opportune in this kind of environment, and in fact would be encouraged. Well, we wander off into the wasteland that likely will impose our death based off of the premise of this game. I will also promise, um, promote. That's the word, the P word of my dictionaries. So if you guys don't know, by the way, right now we're doing spooky season on the channel. So every Friday in October, we will be highlighting another indie release. So keep your eyes out if you're actually into this type of things. We try to do it every year, and we've covered a bunch of cool games. And this happens to be one of them as we wander out a little bit deeper, darker, and further into the void. Just figured I'd put in that humble plug as we go to the literal and metaphorical dark side of the moon in this bit of a walking simulator at this point. But thankfully, there are no little green men coming to get me. But the constant beeping is a bit concerning as well. I understand that it is literally just my equipment, but it also horrifies me. Horrifies me. Yes, that's it. Radar sites only 450 meters away. Glad that we have the bald eagle units here. I like the little space specks floating on the horizon. Yeah, I'm definitely not finding my way home now. I can't see the little yellow space center. I would also like to...
Tranquility, be advised, another lunar radar installation, 2,300 miles east, reported a brief unidentified object crossing the lunar horizon, then went dark. Similar profile to your anomaly.
Okay.
It's puzzling, but proceed as planned. Over. Copy.
I will proceed
when
to
I reach
do...
the radar, I'll make an assessment of the receiver's functionality. Tell me, though, what is believed to be the source of the radar signatures? Over. Copy Tranquility. Current theory is high-velocity micrometeoroids, or possibly debris. Anomalous, but not unprecedented. Maintain focus on your objective.
Space
Over.
debris. Got it.
Roger that, Houston. I have to admit that this situation has put me a bit on edge. I think I've been seeing things that aren't really there. Maybe just reflections off my visor. I just keep staring at the hills. Over. Tranquility. We are confident that the mission state is nominal. Stay calm and focus on fixing the receiver. You'll get some rest soon. Update us when you reach the radar site. Over and out.
Can do, will do. I was going to say, I wonder if I'm supposed to be seeing things in the distance that I have not seen yet because I am too oblivious to the world. So far, I have not been spooked, although I do believe that I see little men in the distance eye. I don't know how else to describe it other than on the peaks of the mountains, there appears to be 2 people in the distance right now. Like little bionic suit men suits. But frankly, with the stones and stuff, like I don't know if I should actually be concerned about that or if it's just me. I believe there are 3 of them now. Oh, you got little space orbs. That's good. Spooky, scary skeletons. We love a good space ghost. Space Ghost goes coast to coast. I'm pretty sure that was a cartoon from my childhood. Whose name I remember, but I can't picture it for the life of me. Although soon, I guess my life will be gone if these guys come and take that away. So, you know. Yeah, so like the peaks in the distances are like these large bionic men, I guess, or whatever they are. They're just peaks on the mountains. It's not the alien giant lizard thing that's coming to get me though, so I suppose that's positive. So I'm just doing happy little hops. Happy little hops through the void. All is tranquil and fine. The mountains, like the men on the mountains, the man on the mountain, they don't look like people yet, and they're not moving, so it's like not overly my concern. Also very far away, so I'll just do happy little hops over to this beacon. Do what I gotta do, and run for the hills, run for your life, I believe those are the lyrics to a song that I've played once or twice on the radio. On the radio. Something, something on the radio. I do wonder, like, you know, astronauts, they must
Houston, come in.
listen to the radio,
I've made it to the
right?
radar site.
Probably A,
Over.
fantastic reception. But B,
Roger. Tranquility. We need you to assess the condition of the receiver and run a system reboot. After the reboot completes, stand by, as we will need to ensure that the reboot fixes the system. But be advised, over the last few minutes, almost all lunar installations have experienced significant technical problems. The cause is currently unknown. Over. Understood, Houston. Something about this situation just isn't right. The receiver looks perfectly fine to me. No damage at all. All diagnostics are green, but the receiver is failing to detect any return signatures. I'll reboot the system now.
okay, how do I do this?
Roger, Tranquility. Update us if the situation changes. Over.
Oh, E, the letter E. What happens if I, I mean, it doesn't look like... I thought there was something there a second ago when I looked, and it seems to have disappeared. Hi-ho, man on the mountain. I would not like to die on the moon.
Radar is operational. Tranquility, well done. I'm seeing the scans on my screen right now. It looks good.
Cool.
Tranquility.
Yep.
I'm picking up a small object traveling in your direction right now. It's moving fast, very fast. I cannot get a read on the exact speed. Patching into your HUD now. It's 2,250 miles away. Please return to the capsule.
I'm returning to the capsule. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Oh, it is. It is hauling. Dude? Alright. We're going. We're good. It's fine. We're gonna get updated with it's like 50 meters away.
Tranquility. We need you to stay where you are. Please do not move. You are safe here. You are safe. You are safe here. We need you to stay where you are. Please do not move. You are safe here.
If you say so, dude.
Tranquility, the command module has begun its journey back to Earth. Please, hurry!
Oh, Jesus
Stay where you are,
Christ.
stay calm.
I'm not staying
And we will
calm.
recover you shortly.
Nope. Thank you. I will save myself. I will save myself. Everything's getting very dark. Everything's getting very dark. Everything's not okay. Everything's not okay. Everything's not okay. Everything is not okay. Well, glad that the space radio is working. Space radio. The space radio is working just fine. The reception, phenomenal. Phenomenal. The little green man. The little green man. The little green man. Yep. This is where it ends. Hit me with their space car. Space vehicular manslaughter. Yep. It's. Ow, we're dead. We're dead. Christ. Oh, that was very loud. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Something is Bad on the Moon. Not quite how I was expecting it to end. It was a bit interesting and a bit abrupt, but still the same. Let me know if there was something that I was supposed to be seeing on the moon in space when we were wandering around aimlessly. Because I do believe that I missed something there. But, alas, that has been the game. Thank you guys so much for watching and experiencing whatever we just did. As always, guys, this has been your host, TheLostYeti. Tune in every Friday, again, like I said earlier, for more indie horror content. And I will catch you guys in the next episode.